Hi, Mary. This is a review on user accounts so that hopefully we can get this straightened away on how this works and how it shouldn't work. So you were trying to set up an account for Audrey, and the reason you were not able to add her is because she's already here. That username is already in use, and there's the email account that is associated with it. If you need to change the email account, you can always come in here and edit that and change it. You can always change the password that's associated with it. Now, the adding new users, this thing looks a little different now because we have added PBF. You're now on a multi-site with PBF. And so that's why this add existing user field is here. It's because if you wanted to take a user from PBF and add them to the PGC user, you can just type in that name and find them, and you can add them so that they have access then to both accounts. One of the things that seems to keep causing problems for you guys is that you want to put in the email address for the username. The reason we don't do that is because the username cannot be changed. You want them to be able to sign in with their email address. They always can. These are essentially interchangeable. You can always sign in using your email address, but the username can't be changed. There has to be part of a user that can't be changed, and that is the username. If you don't want to tell users that they have an alternate way to sign in other than their email address, that's fine. You still need to assign something here. You'll have to give them a username, and I think the method that you've used, first and last name, just run together, or some sort of naming scheme like that works great. Put in their email address here. The reason, this has to stay constant so that something can be tracked throughout the time that it's in the system. The email address can always be changed. So if Audrey changes her email address and she stops using Comcast or whatever it is that she's currently using and she moves to Gmail, you can change that, and she can always just, use that to log into the account. So when you're going to set somebody up, and you want to set them up as a member. Now, if you don't want them to automatically receive an email on this, which would send them a link and then they can set their own password, this does automate it. But if you want to just make it manual so that you can send them an email with all their information in it, you can check this. You can hit Add New User. And then once they're in there, you can go to Users. You can look up Tammy Ward. And then you can click into this, and this is the view that you were used to seeing before when you went to add a user. So then everything is here. You can click Generate Password. You can say, whatever it is that you want to assign for the password, and then you can hit Update on this, and then you can send them an email saying, here's where you log in. Here's your email address which you should use to log in, and here is your password. As soon as you hit update, it'll update all that stuff, and then you can send them an email on it. If you would like to go over any of this still, if there are still questions, please feel free to call me. Thanks.